So when the Xbox One came out a little bit over a week ago, I was faced with a pretty tough decision. It was either pick up Forza at launch or pick up Rise Son of Rome at launch. So you guys already know, seeing the other videos that I've been loading recently, what I decided to go on ahead and do. But over this past weekend, I was able to finally get my hands on a copy of Forza 5. I really did my best to stay off of YouTube, stay off of Twitch and Ustream, you know, just trying to avoid seeing any type of spoilers, because when I wanted to play the game, I wanted it to be the first time everything was brand new, you know. So that's what I did. So this is just my first look. I know it's not the official first look of the game, but this is my first look of Forza 5. So this gameplay, by the way, was all captured on Sunday during my Red Cup Sunday pilot / first ever live stream that I've ever done on about a 2.5 hours notice, letting everybody know. So just to be frank with you, it didn't do as well as I'd hoped it would, but you know, there's many more Sundays coming up, so I can actually get it going and maybe have a better turnout the second time around. So we'll see how that goes. But since this is my first look in the Forza 5, I figure I'd hit the track and show you guys my first couple of races and how everything went down. To be honest with you, I did surprisingly well. I thought that, you know, I would really just suck at the game completely. But this isn't my first time playing Forza or playing a racing game, period. I have been playing racing games kind of on and off since I started gaming when I was a kid, actually. So on that front, I do have a little bit of experience. But then again, this is a brand new system, you know, next gen Xbox One, a brand new experience in Forza 5. Not really sure how the cars and everything handle. I mean, this car in particular handles a little bit better than I thought it would for the type of car that it is. You know, they got me in this crazy exotic souped up sports car, so I was honestly expecting to just really be all over the road. I mean, I kind of am to an extent, but I did a lot better than I thought I was going to do. Of course, I say that as soon as you see me crash into a wall and take out some of the side markers and all that, but whatever, man. It's my first time playing. What I will point out though, and the first thing that caught my attention when I loaded the game up, was just the surroundings. Like, the environments are just ridiculous. Everything looks real. Like, it really looks like I'm driving through this downtown city like this. And a lot of the times when I was driving, it really was kind of hard not to take a look around at the surroundings and just, you know, gaze at the crowd from time to time, you know, and forget that you're actually on the road trying to drive and not crash into something. But they did a really, really good job with the environments. Everything looks realistic. And the funny thing is, I'm already giving it that much praise off of my very first race. This is my very first track that I've ever seen in this game. So with that said, and I got the #1 spot. Obviously, it's pretty easy to do that when you're the only damn car on the road. But they gave me some kind of crazy achievement, and my car is all scraped up. Oh, and on that note, I'm kind of curious to see how over time, how damage really affects your car in the race. It may not even be a factor, but I'm pretty sure in a game like this, how realism and simulation seem to be the theme that they're going for here, I'm pretty sure damage does have a big part. But I don't know, you can't quote me on that just yet. So after winning my first trial race, they just dump you in some bucket. I mean, I'll take that back. It's not really a bucket, but I mean, compared to the car that I was just in, this is just like a hand-me-down. So they give me a car for free. I decided to go with the Mazda RX-8 just because I actually knew a guy that had one of these cars and it's pretty solid. So I actually like the design and everything too. As you see me, I'm scrolling through the different color schemes. I decided on this green and black kind of faded look because I just think it just looks crazy with the neon green like that. So sue me if you guys don't like it. So what? That's just what I decided to go with. Oh yeah, and just briefly, as I'm giving the viewers that tuned into the live stream a quick little 360 view of the car. If you're wondering why I didn't include the audio from the actual live stream Sunday, it's just due to the fact that there are some audio complications, right? Let's just say that the program that I decided to use to live stream to Twitch is actually XSplit. So I was able to get the video and actually the in-game audio uploaded fine. Everything was streaming perfect according to the people that were watching the stream. Even the mic that I was using, they were able to hear my commentary just fine. But for whatever reason, when I tried to record it, the mic's audio wasn't recorded, just the gameplay and just the game's audio. So that's pretty much it. I did an hour-long commentary live and none of it was recorded. wonderful. But nah, it's all good though. I'm not really too worried about it. So this is my first race, as the screen is loading here. My first race in the Mazda lime green RX-8 that they gave me for free just for starting the game. I mean, obviously you're gonna need a car to start the game, right? You're not gonna have any credits or anything like that to go out and buy one. So this is what I'm starting with. So just got to deal with it. And we're just now getting underway. Time to punch it, just ride out, baby. Let's go. This thing has like no acceleration whatsoever. Like at this point in the live stream, I was really just ticked off because I'm looking at all these other cars just passing me right off of the jump, and my car is not even doing anything to keep up. Probably should have picked a car that had better overall acceleration instead of just top speed, but I think they gave me an option for an M3, if I'm not mistaken. There's a BMW and also Honda S2000 is in addition to the car that I got. And I think there's like maybe one other one that I didn't really pay attention to just because I'd already made my mind up on the Mazda. But as you can see, I'm in 14th place to start. And I'm just trying not to get caught up in that crazy view right there, the mountains and everything. You know, I'm trying to stay focused on the race. And even going downhill on a freaking decline like this, there's no way that I'm catching up until the cars in front of me actually start braking. Then I'm kind of able to weave in and out and make up a little bit of ground, but I'm still in 10th place, you know, pretty much playing catch up the entire time. And get this stupid car in front of me to get the hell out of my way. And then there's a car that wants to fishtail me from behind though. So yeah, there's no separation, no nothing. Even though I'm shifting, I'm probably in like 3rd or 4th gear right now, trying to max out before I lose control. But hopefully that doesn't happen. You know, even though this is only my 2nd race in this game, I can kind of already tell that I'm gonna have some difficulty with accelerating and braking in and out of turns and cornering and stuff like that. But I'm sure, just like with any game you pick up for the first time, there is gonna be a learning curve. There's a stupid white car just wants to cut me off here. And I think the entire time I was trying to get myself to stay focused on this little arrow thing that they have right here, trying to mark the way in front of me. And it's so hard to do because over the years, I've kind of just grown accustomed to playing racing games my own way. And I know this little marker is trying to point out the best route. Wow. Completely lost control and just smacked right into the sidebar. But wow, I mean, my window's all shattered now. Fantastic. But as I was saying, you know, over the years, you kind of get your own way of playing games and it might not be the best way. So I'm forcing myself to try and unlearn the way that I've been playing games all along and actually follow this little path that they have marked out for me. That's probably the best way to do it. But even in this spot right here, they see me undercutting it. You know, I've been playing Gran Turismo so much. That's the way that I used to play it, is try to just undercut it, even though if it meant, you know, going out of bounds temporarily. And even back to the days of Ridge Racer. Wow, do you guys even remember Ridge Racer? But that's just how I used to play it. You know, I always try to take the lower route, even though it probably wasn't the best way for me to go. But wow, I still keep getting mesmerized by the scenery around here. You can just see the snow off of the sides of the mountains. Wow, you can even see like the fog and the clouds. It's just, I don't know, it's just mind-boggling sometimes. I just want to get caught up and just look at the scenery and just forget that I'm racing. But that wouldn't be too smart. So at this point in the race, I was trying to judge my speed coming downhill and see if there's enough momentum there to carry me past that guy right there, and it was. So now I'm in 3rd place. I think you still got enough time to make up some more ground. 2nd spot is right in front of me. If I can somehow get past this guy, I'd be in pretty decent shape. Hopefully I can find the leader if I can pass this dude here. But I don't even see the first car anywhere. So as he's slowing down to make the turn, I make my move. There we go, take over 2nd. And of course, I'm undercutting the little marker once again. And the 1st place car, I think I see him up there. He's right in front of this turn. I actually might be at the end of the race, so I don't think I have enough time to even catch up with him. Especially not with me taking wide-ass turns like this and just demolishing the cones and everything. Maybe if I was still in that other souped-up sports car, that McLaren, I think it was, maybe I'd have a shot at catching them, but I don't really think so in this bad boy right here. Oh my gosh, I'm losing control. Stay on the road, stay on the road, stay on the road. There we go. Thought I was gonna lose it for a second. I was all over the place, man. That is definitely not the business. Trying to stay perfectly in tune with this line here, this little marker, and I can't. So anyway, it looks like it's safe to say that second place is gonna be mine, because here's the finish line coming up right here. So on that note, I'm gonna go on ahead and sign off. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to check out my first look at Forza 5 on Xbox One. My first time playing it ever. Hope you guys enjoyed it, as my car's all banged up. Definitely got to do a better job on the track. But anyway, that's my time, folks. Go on ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll go on ahead and catch you in the next one.